Hello, Louisiana beer reviews. We were outside, but the mosquitoes apparently were starting to become a problem.
Man, they were just ridiculous.
So now we're inside. Well, under the screen porch. So I have a beer I bought at Matherne's, and this is Founders, the amazing Kozmicki's highly acclaimed Kentucky Breakfast Stout, a flavored stout, Maple Mackinac Fudge. Kind of a long name. An imperial stout with Mackinac Fudge from Michigan, maple syrup and chocolate aged in oak bourbon barrels. All your favorite things, all the flavors.
I never heard of Mackinac Fudge. What is that?
I guess it's a popular type of fudge from Michigan.
It's like a local thing for them.
Like in the northern part of Michigan, yeah. Cause
like we make pralines in New Orleans, they make Mackinac Fudge.
Yeah, because there's an area.
Mackinac.
Yeah, there's an area of northern Michigan called the Mackinac area. And they have Mackinac Island, Mackinac Bridge.
Oh, is that piece of Michigan? It's like
Been there.
It's right.
It looks like it's closer to Canada.
Yeah.
It's like Michigan's like 2 states.
Yeah, the Upper Peninsula area.
Ah, okay.
But it kind of crosses over.
Yeah.
So, and it's barrel aged, part of their barrel aged series. So you're gonna do a little shelf glass sample, okay?
Okay.
And it is 11% alcohol, no IBUs listed, bottled in October, and it's available October to December.
So this should be very similar to what we get from the original KBS minus what? I don't know.
Well, it's
Maybe
KBS, not minus, added. It's with the Mackinac Fudge added.
Okay, so I smell.
Then there's the espresso, which I never did get the espresso KBS. Let's look at the appearance first. It's a tan head, and it's not gonna last long, and it's dark brown, but not super.
It is what you get with these. I mean, I'm sure we're going through something that's no stranger to anyone that's been around a dark beer. This is black as motor oil. It's got really great bubble lacing going on with it. The foam is dissipated next to nothing, and it smells to me
I like what you said about
like
motor oil.
fudge.
I like what you said about motor oil, because motor oil you can pick up the little brown on the edges too when it's real. Okay, fudge. Yes.
I smell of fudge. I smell of coffee. There's that sweetness coming through with the maple, which I like to taste every now and then. Maple's really good. Maple syrup.
Yeah.
So you're getting something. It just smells a lot like something that you would have kind of like an after dinner type beer or a liqueur that you'd have with maybe something like creme brulee or something like that.
Creme brulee.
What Jay said. Of course, I always get correct.
I'm a teacher. I can't help it. Hey, there is a place on Interstate 55, right off Interstate 55, and the family has maple trees, and they sell their own maple syrup that they make.
Yeah, we have an indigenous swamp maple, Louisiana.
Yeah, but this is in Illinois. It's a little bit north, but it is off the interstate.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about here. Interstate 55. It ends right here.
Right, but gotta drive a little ways.
It smells really great. I mean, you getting that fudgy kind of brownie type smell going on with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste it.
Okay, cheers to your tasting.
It's got a whole lot going on with it.
Now,
It's almost like if you took like chocolate ice cream and melted it down into a beer. It tastes a lot like maybe like Rocky Road ice cream.
it tastes a lot more like what you're saying than beer.
Yeah, it tastes like Rocky Road ice cream. I'm not getting a whole lot of beer off of this, but you get that with these black ones, you know.
Dark roasted malts.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have a flavored stout, sometimes it'll taste like chocolate just because of the dark malts. And it tastes like coffee. Now, to the price point. The 4-pack was $23.03 after tax.
Wow.
That was the final charge after the sales tax. $23.03.
Wow. So this is coming in more than $5 a bottle.
Yes. The single at Matherne's is $5.49. You save a little money buying the 4-pack. I could save a little bit of money going to Total Wine and More, but why would I drive 20?
$5.49 actually makes it cheaper to buy a single than it is to get the 4-pack. How much did you pay for the 4-pack?
Now remember, I'm talking about after tax.
Ah, okay.
So
it was $20.99.
it's $20.99.
I think that's the same price I saw it today.
And they had it $1 cheaper at Total Wine, but I'm not gonna drive 25 miles to save $1. Use $4 worth of gas. All right.
No.
Plus, I said well, it could sell out, but it didn't. They still have some.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Heavy body, but not too sweet of a finish.
flavor stout day today. You know, it's when everyone goes and runs down their favorite stout of the year because
That costs a fortune this year. But let's
Right.
not bring that name up.
no, we're not going to bring any names up. We're just going to. You guys know what time stamp we're at right now.
Well, they don't because these videos are often posted even a week after we recorded. So
Well, I mean,
that's
with
why I
that-
try
with
not to
that
mention
huge
time
clue
frame.
that I put out there. You probably know where we're at as
Yeah.
far as time frame. So there's a lot of these hitting the market right now. I did see one of them that was like almost as much as liquor today, and I had to walk past that.
Yeah, you could buy bourbon for that price. Hey,
Yeah.
a few more little things. The finish is dry though. It's not super sweet, so it doesn't get disgusting. You know, it's not like. But I bet if you drink two, it would be.
It's not heavy on your palate. It's not wearing you down. It's got a lot of flavor going on with it. And now is all this flavor, is it natural flavors or is it
No artificial flavor.
enhanced?
Yeah, no artificial flavoring.
Really?
It's just chocolate, fudge, coffee. Oh, chocolate, then the fudge, and the maple syrup, aged in the bourbon barrels. But I don't pick up a lot of bourbon on this one. You know,
I'm not getting any bourbon on this either.
That's the only downfall on it. That this you don't. Well, maybe. No, it's,
Does it say it's bourbon barreled?
yeah, it's a barrel aged.
Barrel aged in what? Sometimes they'll do it in the maple.
Oh, major retraction. Hold on. I'm about to bust everybody's bubble. But before I do that, yeah. Mackinac Fudge coffee.
Okay.
Mackinac Fudge coffee. Maple syrup and chocolate aged in oak bourbon barrels. But look what it says on the side. Look at the disclaimer. See, you always got to look carefully at these beer bottles because the law, the federal government makes, it has a law. You have to disclose it. But they're doing it real. They're doing it like light purple on purple. And it says malt beverage with artificially flavored Mackinac Fudge coffee. Artificially flavored.
No
Oh,
way.
you got me.
Oh.
I'm over here on the internet talking about this all natural, and I look at the label and I say, whoa. So, what? It's good artificial flavoring.
Well, where's the bourbon at? I'm not getting a bourbon.
In the beginning.
This is bourbon barrel.
I get it right first note.
There's
I
a little
get it.
undertaste. When you finish it off, there's an undertaste. You getting in the first note? Okay, look. I am a little shocked.
Maybe in the front of your tongue. Maybe, but it's so faint. Now the amount of money that you paid for this, and then the body and all that, it's pretty solid. It really is. I don't know about that money price. The price on that. I would think that it would, if you're using artificial flavors, how does that really like bump the price up? I'm a little confused.
I don't know. It seemed like it would make it cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand if you put the work in, you got it done naturally. You did it in the bourbon barrels or the maple barrels or whatever barrel and process that you use. But to just go ahead and push it out,
Maybe they had to go to, maybe whoever they bought that, it's probably like something they buy wholesale. It's artificial whatever flavoring. It might be
it's
expensive.
kind of like when we were kids, we used to get the liquid root beer and make a root beer in the gallons. It was like you just take the liquid out.
Oh, does
put
that
it in
ring?
there. Yeah, it was delicious.
Well, anyway, how do you rate this?
It's pretty solid. I'm gonna give it an A. just because the quality of the beers, it all marries together pretty good. I'm just slightly disappointed that that disclaimer had to come in, and like you said, it was kind of disguised. And
I had to ruin the
after
party.
It's like, come on.
Hey, well, it
guys.
just goes to show you can take fake flavoring and make
Yeah,
it
but
seem
I mean,
real.
For the most part, this company's doing a pretty jam up job. I mean, for them to put all these flavors together and actually make it work, hey, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing with me.
You're welcome. You go along with what we're
Oh,
saying?
definitely.
I'm gonna say I said 98 the first time. I'm gonna no. You know what I said the first time? I think I said 100.
Yeah, you basing that off of all natural. Now
It's
that
just
you
basic.
discovered that.
But I can't. Yeah, but I
There's a
can't.
lie in
I can't really. There's no lie because it says on the bottom. Well, I can't really change a score based on that when I'm tasting it. My score. I know, but my score was based
Y'all
on.
read that? I can't.
My score was based on my perception of it, which was 100 out of 100.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe now, just from tasting it a second time, I might drop to 98, but I wouldn't go lower than 98. So I'm still saying outstanding. 98, 99, 100, but I'm going to say 98, but that's so, it's 3 little points there, 98, 99, 100.
I'm gonna give it a 92. I found
A
the
minus. Ooh.
I found the body itself to be a little thin.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not super heavy.
No, I expected it to be a little thicker. I mean, this is the world famous KBS. I mean, we do spend extra money for KBS. It is sought after KBS. So we're not really looking for anything outside of the ordinary. I mean, I could put the KBS up against the breakfast stout, and you're going to get a similar flavor.
Oh, that wonderful breakfast stout.
Yes, the wonderful breakfast stout.
Okay, so laissez-les, bon temps relate, whatever the case, is it real or is it Memorex, whatever, but it's still a delicious product. So we're going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.
Drink better beers, kids.